Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we have got a very special unboxing. I have been so excited to get this, but it is Once Upon a Book Club's unboxing of the Bridgerton box. I'm so excited about this box because ever since Bridgerton came out, I've been very curious to read the books, and I just didn't know how I was going to be able to do that. But thankfully, Once Upon a Book Club stepped in and put out a pre-order. It contains the first 3 books and then all the gifts that you will get to open with the book. Not only that, 10 of these books were actually colored in by Julia Quinn, but everyone is getting signed copies. So I'm very curious to see if I have one of the colored in copies of the first book, and I'm just excited to dive right into this. So this is how the package showed up. It's in this big pink bag, and it is kind of heavy, so I can't imagine what all's in here, but it is just, as soon as I saw it, I was super ready to have it. So we're just gonna open up this bag. Oh my gosh, there's so much in here. Here we have the box. Now, this thing is huge. Like, I can't believe how big this thing is. Now we are going to open up the box since I don't have to cut it open, so here we go. I'm going to be doing it usually the normal way that I do these unboxings, except there's no surprise to it, which is fine. Like, sometimes it's okay to not have a surprise for you. But, so normally what I do, if you've never seen any of my unboxing videos, I usually do the pamphlet, then I go into the gifts, and then I kind of read the back of the book. So I'm going to do the same thing, but how I'm going to do it is I'm going to do my packet, I'm going to do all the gifts together, and then I am going to head and do all the books together. We have all the little packet information in here, so I'm really excited to open this up. Right here, we have an exclusive Bridgerton box bookmark, which is really cool. It's nice and laminated, and it has a little tassel on it, so this is going to be nice to like stick into my book. I love bookmarks. It's always nice to have these. I can never have too many. And then we are going to go to our art print, which is always an exclusive art print that is based on something in the book. It could be a quote or memorable line. And they usually have a letter from the author on here, but it doesn't look like we have one this time, but there might be something hidden in these gifts, which would be really fun. But the quote that they did is, he grabbed her hand and pulled her body against his. "I burn for you," he said, touching his lips to her ear, which is the big like line that everybody has been using since the show came out. I kind of figured it was going to be this, but I love the pink, I love the font, I just love it. So this is definitely one that I am going to be putting up on my wall of quotes that I have. Next up, obviously, we have our little book club pamphlet, which usually is where we have the interview from the author, discussion questions, as well as the dates when they unbox this box live. They did it as Lady Whistledown Society papers, which the only thing I'm familiar about that, it is the newspaper, I guess, that is part of the high society, and it's like a gossip column is what I've gotten from it. We have obviously the conversation with Julia Quinn, and then we also have what is here, a little DIY mini croquet set, which I always like when they have little fun activities like that. It kind of gets you into the book. On the back here, it looks like they are actually going to be doing a Bridgerton contest, so that is very interesting. I am going to have to see if I like this book, if I want to go ahead and participate in. I haven't even gotten to anything yet, and I'm just like super excited about this. Alright, so I have the book gifts organized here, and I'm telling you right now, a lot of them I kind of have an idea as to what they are, but I'm still super excited about it. I'm excited to see what goes into this process of how these gifts make sense with the books. We actually have a bonus gift, which is part of, I believe, the love story challenge that they gave us these. I'm gonna have to read it, but it looks like it's a pair of Victorian gloves. So let me go ahead and just open up that. So here they gave us a little card as to the Bridgerton challenge, but we get these cute little gloves. Like, look at that. So they're a gray, and they've got lace detailing, and there's a little pearl detail on there. So I actually want to try these on and see if my hand can fit in here. Ooh, I'm a lady now. So my hands actually fit in these gloves, so that's really cool. They do have like a little patch here, which I think is kind of more like a texting part. So if you're wearing them, you can like use it with your phone and whatnot. I really like that, and it's just on that finger, but I love it. But yeah, these are some cute gloves that I'm excited to wear. Something tells me I want to like wear these in public and then take them off when someone offends me and just slap them across the face with it. I don't know, that would just be really fun to do with these. That's just what it reminds me of as well. The first book in the series is titled The Duke and I, which is also what the first season was inspired by. I'm not sure if I like this book. I'll be able to research a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure they're probably going to do this show based on the books, which is kind of my idea. So this is the first season. The first gift we have here for The Duke and I is for page 120, and it comes in this really cute florally bag. I think it feels like flowers, so I feel like it's going to be like a fake flower bouquet that ties into the story. Then we have the second gift, which is for page 224, and it is a little box. I think this is going to be like a little ring box with a ring in it, so that is super cute. I love the little bow detail. That is a nice touch, and it just feels nice in my hand too. It's very teeny. Finally, we have our third and last gift for the first book, and that is for page 402. This one comes in a leafy kind of print box, and it's a nice sturdy box. I'm guessing it's going to be maybe a clothing item. I always love the clothing jewelry items that they get in this, so it might be like a scarf, might be something that ties into the gloves that they gave us as well. The second book in the series is called The Viscount Who Loved Me, so these are going to be gifts that pertain to that particular book. The first gift that I have here is for page 140 of The Viscount Who Loved Me, and it comes in this velvety feeling, florally leafy bag. It's a very like light yellowy blue grayish color. This one, it feels like there's a key in there, so it's got the same weight. It has this feel and the texture to it. I think I'm gonna put this next to my The Haunting of Ashburn House key ring, because I got those with that box. Up next, I have the gift for page 279. It comes in this really pretty tealish box with vines as well as some florals. Upon shaking it, you really can't tell from it. It feels like it could be really anything. It's got a nice weight to it. If I were to guess, I would like to say it might be a little teacup or saucer. That would be kind of fun to get in the box, so I would love to have that in this one. And our last gift for the second book is for page 342, and it comes in the same polka dot brown paper bag that I got my penny that I got for Downworld, or at least it's something similar like that. It kind of feels like it might be a tea, maybe there's a couple of tea bags in here. It could be like a little potpourri kind of thing, where a little satchel you can like put in your underwear drawer or in your closet or something. So I always like that kind of stuff, even if it's tea. The last tea that I got for them, I believe, was for How the Penguins Saved Veronica, and I love that tea. It was a great blend, so I'm hoping this is going to be another tea that I can try and find that I like. Now we're going to get into the third book in our series, and that is going to be An Offer from a Gentleman. Our first gift for the third book, An Offer from a Gentleman, is for page 152, and it comes in kind of another like viney, leafy print box. Very nice laminated box, and it's in a maroony mauve kind of color. This one, you can't really tell what right away either. It's kind of like with the other box that I showed you, but this could be anything too. I would like this to be maybe a clothing item, a little accessory, maybe like a journal or something, but I love that packaging on that. I think that's one of my favorites out of this box so far. Then we have the gift for page 258, and that comes in this pink mail packaging. This one I think is gonna be a book. They have given us books before. I got one in my Halloween box, which I have still not read that because I need to read Dracula yet for it, because it's another Dracula story that is told from one of Bram Stoker's relatives, which is really interesting. So I feel like this is going to be another book that ties into the story, so I'm curious to see what book that is, or even if it's just another book that's kind of similar to Bridgerton. And then our final gift before we get into the books is for page 344. It comes in this, it's kind of like, not like a netting, but it's kind of a similar fabric feel to it. And it's a teal with flowers on it. This one, I think, it feels like a pair of socks. So I feel like it's gonna be socks or maybe some kind of other clothing accessory item, which I love getting those. So that'll be super awesome to have. So now is the moment that you have all been waiting for. This is the reveal of books 1 through 3. I actually forgot to mention, with these books, they are actually limited edition, and only the Once Upon a Book Club box has these editions. And I'm gonna tell you right now, they're killer. I love how they look, I love how they feel, and I'm super excited because the awesome news is they are going to be doing another box in 2022 with the next 3 books. So if you definitely want to get your hands on that, definitely keep your emails posted, because I have a feeling that this is going to be gone as soon as it comes in. And with the way that it is, if I like the books that I read in this one, I'm definitely going to want to get my hands on that. Obviously, I already told you what the titles of the books are, but we have The Duke and I, The Viscount Who Loved Me, and then we have An Offer from a Gentleman. Look how gorgeous that is. It looks like an antique book cover. You have the title, you have that it is a limited edition book box one with the 2021 logo. So I love it, and I love the little illustration right there that they have as well too. Like, that is just super adorable. And I just love that they tie into the packaging as well on the book box. So that is really awesome as well too. Like, looking at this is just, I'm super excited to just start reading these. Here is the signature page, and it has Julia's signature, which is a very glittery pink color. I love that. Then here too, we also have the little biography of Julia Quinn there really quickly, kind of like a little summary of her. It looks like we also got some little behind the book kind of information. It looks like there's an interview. So the back of the book says, "My dear Miss Bridgerton," he said, wiping his eyes, if you are the soul of kindness and amiability, then the world must be a very dangerous place." So that's very intriguing to me right off the bat. Now we're going into book 2, which is The Viscount Who Loved Me. And I love this one too. It's got that bluish gray as well as with the floral kind of pattern. You have the really awesome illustration in the center. So it's just, I just can't get over this, guys. Like, it is just so awesome. It kind of has the same format as the first book. Ooh, and I also like too, it gives you a little bit more of the series so you can pick them up, as well as there's other books that she's written. So that's kind of cool. This one says on the back of it, "I think the human heart must be stronger than we could ever imagine." Finally, we have the 3rd and final book until next year when they release the next couple of books, and that is An Offer from a Gentleman. Obviously, I'm very biased. I love blue. Blue is my favorite color, but I love this. It's like a kind of like a violet-y blue, but then you have the pink, which makes it just super pop off right in front of your eyes. And then you also have the cute little illustration, which I really like these illustrations. They really tie into the Victorian society. This one has the same thing. There's a lot of behind the scenes info on the book, which is really cool. The back of this one says, "It seemed that one day she was a stranger, and the next she was as indispensable as air." Well, there you have it, guys. There is my Bridgerton box unboxing of the Once Upon a Book Club Special Edition box. I'm blown away. They did a really great job with this. I am so happy with the detail presentation, how these books look. I'm very excited to start reading these. The plan is that I'm going to finish my current TBR, and then after that I am going to dive right into it for the month of August. So August is probably just going to be these books, which is fine, but then I also know I'm going to add a couple extras in just in case I get addicted to this series and I just want to keep reading and reading and reading, which, if I have a feeling, I do love my romance. I'm a sucker for romance, so I'm hoping I'm going to love this series, and then hopefully, if I love the book as much, I'm hopefully going to enjoy the show. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Hey guys, Editing Cassie here. Sorry I look like a mess. I just got a shower about an hour ago, and I'm in my nightgown, but you know, I was just editing, and I did just want to let you guys know, because I know there's going to be some people that are going to ask me questions about the box. So unfortunately, this box is completely sold out. However, I believe they said starting next week they will have the books on their store individually. So if you really want to get the books, definitely get your hands on those. I really loved how they look. Like I said, I'm super excited to get into them. Like, I literally cannot wait to just start reading them. Like, they're beautiful. So if you definitely are a Julia Quinn fan, you really want to read Bridgerton because you love the show, or maybe you're just like me, you want to read it before you watch it, I definitely think these are worth it, especially with them being limited edition. You're only going to be able to get them from Once Upon a Book Club. And then I would say probably after that, definitely keep your eyes peeled for the next box that will come out in 2022 with the next 3. So I'm excited to get it. I'm ready for them to let me know when we're going to be getting that. And yes, I will be definitely unboxing and filming that for you guys. But yep, just wanted to pop in because I know you guys are going to have some questions. But yeah.